So in continuation with the SAP about the procurement process, we will continue with the organizational structure. How SAP is added by using in the material management to define the organizational structure. So organizational structure must be defined about the different levels of the organization in the company. So who all will be there in the organization, how the flow is, and the overall enterprise, what all it contains. So in the software, in the SAP implementation guide, so once installing this SAP, here you are supposed to tell where it has to be defined. So the path must be defined correctly on the screen, so that the menu part and the transactional codes will be having in the image path, so that you'll be able to go with the implementation guide by using the screen. So there a help menu will be there where you'll be able to define the enterprise structure. So when we define the organizational structure in the materials management, so you'll be defining the organization levels. First, the client is added, the enterprise structure, where all the clients are available. Their company code is defined, their company code is added. So what in the which plant you are supposed to plan related to materials management, where you are going to store different materials. Overall there in the purchasing organization, who all are there in the purchasing group, all those things will be incorporated in the software. So here this structure indicates first who are all the clients, how many companies are there, how many companies are you supposed to go with the production, company 1, company 2, in the code it is defined. The company 1 code, it is assigned to which plant, whether it is plant 1 to plant 2, but all to be produced under plant 1 and plant 2 is supposed to define. Once it is produced, where you are supposed to store the products, where you are supposed to store the storage locations you are supposed to define. Then purchasing organization 1, 2, so whether it need for 1 or 2 you are supposed to define. If it is for organization 2, purchasing group it is formed, purchasing group 1 and purchasing group 2 it is formed. So who is a client? A client is a commercial organization where you are going to define where it is located, its address and code is defined. So here according to hierarchy, highest level in the SAP system, based on the level of company, you are going to define the client. So company code, within the client a company code is independent accounting unit. So whether it's a one profit loss balance statement it is there. So here independent accounts that has to be replicated. So in the plant, the basic points to be noted about a plant are as follows. So plant is an organizational unit within the company where activities takes place. So the plant will produce goods and make goods available for the company. So here the manufacturing facility will be available, even the various distribution centers, regional sales office within the logistics. So in the enterprise, it is subdivided into different aspects. So where you are supposed to store the product, so based on the storage location you are supposed to define where exactly it must be and what it must be. So storage place is very important at the workplace, because when the material is procured, you are supposed to start at one place so that it will be used based on the consumption. So you can define multiple locations to store the materials in the plant. All data is stored at storage location level for a particular storage. So in the purchasing organization, if you tell, here the unit under a company or a plant which is responsible for the procurement activities will be procured here. So here it is responsible for external procurement. So here a client level known as centralized purchasing organization will be there. So for all the purchasing, the two groups will be there, so they'll be taking care of the purchasing. So like this, what all the purchasing they want to do, they will be company specific or plant specific for purchasing inside the organization. So further going with different forms of purchasing, there is centralized purchasing, company specific purchasing, plant specific purchasing, and purchasing group. So here centralized purchasing means, so here in the organization the company codes belonging to different clients that will be added. So based on the inventory management frame, centralized purchasing will be done. If it is company specific, company code will be added. So based on the batch wise, what all you want to produce the product. If it is plant specific, so you'll be purchasing for the particular organization. If it is plant 1 and 2, you are going to clearly define for which plant you need. So for that, the purchasing group will be responsible. So there will be group 1 and group 2. According to the plant need, they are going to purchase.